Today we are right here with a brand new Peugeot 2008-2024 model. This is the facelift version. It's actually built on the same platform as the previous version, but it has some few changes here and there, and also some of the changes are really very useful and very nice. Also the exterior design look much more attractive and much more beautiful, but more about that exterior, interior, technical data we will talk in a separate video. I will have a separate video, full review, interior, exterior, material quality, technical data, everything about the car. So check out the full review video for that. In this video it's all about driving. We will make the test drive and I will give you the feedback on how it's on the road. First of all, I want to tell you that this is the GT version. That means it's the top of the range version, the most full option, I should say, that you can get on the market today. It comes also optional with 18-inch rims, brake discs, normal brake discs on the rear, ventilated brake discs on the front. This is the key. It's kind of the same key as Peugeot use it also on other models, but the change on the back is the new Peugeot logo. Also it comes with keyless entrance. That means the car will lock and unlock just by having your finger right here in this area, or when you come close to the car you don't even have to touch anything. The car will actually unlock the car for you, but you have a lot of settings, you can see right now, but you have a lot of settings in the menu from where you can change and choose how you like to have those features. In the interior I like very much those seats, although in Romania, for what I know, you can't get the Alcantara, but you can get it with Alcantara in other countries. I'm not sure about here, I have to ask. But on the side we have leather, some textile stuff material in the middle, side support, great seats. I'm a big fan of Peugeot seats. They make really good seats, manual adjustable seats, so they are not electric. And here we have also these aluminum pedals. I love those pedals, they are really good quality and also they feel really smooth and nice. Let's go inside, because more about that we will talk in the review video, so check out the review video for more details. I will leave the key right here because it comes with keyless entrance and also start-stop system. So let me put the seat belt. Now if you want to start the engine, press the brake, press the start engine button, that's here behind, and right now the car it's on. Now the steering wheel, it's adjustable manually, forward, backward, down and up, simple as that, and it's the same steering wheel as they use on the GT version. I love the steering wheel, although many people complain that you don't have a good visibility on the cockpit. If you adjust the steering wheel a little bit lower, for example like that, yeah, you have a perfect visibility to the cockpit. Actually it's even better than on the normal version, because you see perfectly here without any steering wheel, without any obstruction, I should say. So the visibility is great. It comes also with this new 3-dimensional 3D digital cockpit that looks super nice and I like it. I don't know if you can see on the camera. I will leave for the purpose of the video the steering wheel a little bit higher. And then here in the middle we have this new multimedia system that I will show you in the full review video, so check out there. Much more responsive, much better than what was before, and I have to say that I like it very much. Also it's a little bit tilted to the driver, so the visibility is really good. Here we have different driving modes. The car comes with 3 driving modes: Sport, Normal and Eco. We will drive in all these 3 driving modes. Electronic handbrake and shift-by-wire transmission come new on this version, and I love it. I love this one here. It's much more easy to change the gears. You go and drive like that, press the brake, drive, reverse. It comes with a front camera, a rear camera, very good resolution on both of the cameras. You can see them here, and also it will map up the ground as you drive, so you can see what is around the car. So very good system and very good resolution. This is the parking button, and you have an M button, and you have some pedals here that you can change the gear manually if you want to have some fun with the car. Quality wise, very good quality, soft material almost everywhere, good visibility around the windows, even here in the mirror. Nothing to complain about that. Now let me give you some technical data before we start driving. As I said, the version that I have with me is the GT version. It comes with 1.2 liter PureTech petrol engine, 130 horsepower, 3 cylinders in line, and the consumption of the car estimated, it's around 6 liter. We will reset and we will see what kind of consumption we will have, and it's connected with an 8-speed E88 transmission. Very good transmission from my point of view after I tested on a lot of cars from Stellantis group. Other than that, what it's important here, yeah, I think those are the most important. The price, of course, it's around, this full option version, it's around 30,493 euro. This is the price of the car with all these options that you will see in the car and also in the review video here in Romania at Neo Motors. So if you are in Romania, around Romania, check out Neo Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen, because they are super cool, nice people. They will help you with everything. But the great part is that if you want to get the active version, the basis entry level version, the most cheaper affordable version of this new 2008 is 22,400 euros. So good price from my point of view on the car. But yeah, more about that in the review video. I will leave this here and we will start driving. I will give you more detail as we go. First of all, we will drive in eco mode, of course. Where is it? Here. And then I want to reset also the consumption. From here you go to see the consumption and you can reset it. Trip 1, reset the consumption 0. Come on, yeah, 0. Right now it's reset. Let's drive. Of course, as always, I will drive with climatic system on level 1, low, manual. This is the best way to go from my point of view. You can see while you're driving at low speed, you can see the front camera there with a very good resolution and also active lines that guide you through the parking lot. First thing that I want to point out, as almost all the Peugeot cars, is the steering wheel incredible light and very assisted, and I like that very much. And also the turning circle, it's crazy good. I mean, you can turn this car, you can play with this car very easy. And also the car, it's very light. If I'm not wrong, it has 1,200 and something kilograms, I don't remember right now, but very agile in small spaces, very easy to drive, very easy to park. I like that very much. And I like this computer game steering wheel, small steering wheel. It's so easy, and I think many people appreciate this easiness of driving. It's not a super sporty car, it's not a super stiffer steering wheel or stuff like that. Everything, it's like a comfortable family, I don't know, business car, you know, like don't expect to have incredible sportier performance or stuff like that, but for the city, for an all-arounder, it's great. I mean, highway driving in the city, it's agile, it's relatively small, compact SUV. It's quite nice. From my point of view, it's nice. And right now, because we will drive also in the city, a little bit on the highway, it will be a great test to see the consumption and to see how the car will handle in different circumstances. And in the end we will see, because now here it's in a big city, like most of the biggest city in the world, we have all kind of I should say all kind of situations. So yeah, will be really a nice test. Other than that, I like very much the way they place this screen. So I will actually set the navigation here so you can see it. Let me close the radio. Great quality leather on the steering wheel, gorgeous. I mean, the steering wheel, the new logo here in the front, nice. Also the vents and everything, how everything is positioned, it's very nice. It comes also with autopilot. You can activate it from here, from this button with lane assist. And also we have a stalk behind the steering wheel. You have a stalk here from where you can set the lane assist, the cruise control, and all those functions are around here. Plenty of storage space, and it looks really nice. And also even the armrest, it's adjustable, and I like that. I like the fact that you can adjust the armrest. You have some carbon fiber effect down here that looks really cute. Visibility in this mirror, it's nice. So nothing to complain, to be honest, on the car. Maybe the only thing that I can complain is the fact that it doesn't come with an auto hold function as all the new Peugeot, and I don't understand why they didn't add this autopilot function, auto hold function. That would be really helpful, because now I have to keep my foot on the brake, and yeah, this is the only thing. These traffic lights, it's so long. You have to wait for so long time here, and it's 11 o'clock. It's like it's not so late. It's not like a traffic time and stuff like that. Traffic. All right, now we got. And again here, you know, if you wanna have auto hold, you just activate the autopilot. And once you activate the autopilot, you can see on the screen on the upper side you have the the hand brakes, and they are on right now. And you can see you don't have to hold the brake. But if you deactivate this, right, and you, for example, accelerate and then you press the brake, it doesn't work auto hold. But you can also activate the handbrake. I don't know how good is this for the car. I don't think it's good. And once you accelerate, you can see the electronic brake, it goes automatic off. But I'm not sure if it's healthy to do this stuff. But a trick will be to activate, I mean, if you press this once, you press this button once, like activate the autopilot, then it's go automatic auto hold, and you don't have to press the foot on the brake. At least when you know it's a long traffic lights, then you can do this, and that will be super useful. Up here you have also some LED lights, and then you have also LED lights here. I love this mirror. It looks so fancy, this mirror with those LED lights up there. Quite nice. The roof quality, it's pretty good. I like it. And the position here, it's super nice. I mean, the seats are super bright, and you have a very comfortable position here. The armrest, it's extendable, so I have everything. It's soft material here, soft material here. It's nice being here inside the car. I like it. It's a pleasant interior. It's a premium interior. And the fact that they tilt a little bit the screen to the driver's side, it's perfect for the peripheral view, because you have the peripheral view around the windows, and then you just look in the front, and then you just look a little bit, and then only with your eyes. You don't have to take your head from the road too much in order to see all those information. And it uses also the TomTom navigation, very good navigation. And if you press drive, for example, here, you will see how fast it's loading, and it's crazy good. We will test also the suspension a little bit over the bumps, but from what I felt already, they are just fine. Not a big difference in driving feeling from the previous version, I have to tell you. Not big difference. Don't expect to be a totally different car. It's quite similar.
You will arrive at your destination at 20:54.
Now we are in eco mode. Yeah, I will close this because it will bother us. Now we are in eco mode, and in eco mode, when you press the acceleration, it gives you the power with delay. You know, like even if you have a heavy foot, you press the acceleration, the power will come gently, slowly. But if we change the driving mode, like I did, and I will show you right now, we will go on the highway, you will see everything else change. So let me go in, yeah, let me change the driving mode. Let me go in sport mode right now, and you will see that the sport mode, you can see already, I already feel when I press the acceleration pedal that it's much more responsive, right? It's much more responsive, the car, and much more aggressive, I should say. The steering wheel, it's also a little bit more stiffer. We will test this out a little bit later. Now, let me activate the autopilot, for example. So if you set the speed here, for example, let's say 100, because we'll come 100 here, you can see right now the car can see the lanes, and where the lanes are clear on the highway, most of the time the car will keep the lane for you, will accelerate, will brake, depending on what the car in front will do. And it's really good. It doesn't bounce around left and right. It warns you from time to time to have your hands on the steering wheel, and I recommend you to have your hands on the steering wheel, because those systems are not safe. But for the purpose of the video, I will hold it like that and be here to show you that it's really stay really good between the lanes. So this autopilot from Peugeot, and also I notice in the other Peugeot cars, new cars, that it's much more improved and it's much more better. But you can see right now, if other cars doesn't drive on their lanes, it's kind of dangerous. But you can also adjust it a little bit, and then again it's going automatically, and it holds automatically between the lanes. It has a lot of safety features. For example, if it's not activated and you go away from the lanes, it will keep you between the lanes. It will help you to stay there between the lanes. So from my point of view, it's a very, very good safety system. You can see right now it's still driving there, you know, and it holds the speed, it holds the distance. You can choose the distance between you and the car in front. It's very easy from the stalk behind the steering wheel on the left side down here. You can change all those features. Look at this, it's just going right, a little bit the road, go right, and the car will steer for you. And this is the warning, right? Now at 100 km/h, it's pleasant. The car stays good on the road. You start to hear a little bit of wind noise around here. Nothing extraordinary, but you start to hear a little bit of wind noise. At higher speed we will test it out as well, so we will go also a little bit fast. You can see right now it's just stay between the lanes, it go a little bit left. Look at this, it stay perfectly between the lanes. So the system, it's really good from my point of view. It's a good system. It's very useful, at least on the highway, at high speed, at long distances. It's super good. So yeah, very nice. Now I want to press the brake. I take the control a little bit to the car, and now I can feel in sport mode that the steering, it's a little bit stiffer. Yeah, the stalks are perfectly positioned here. Also, if I press the M button, you can change the gear manually from those pedals here as an option if you want to do that. I don't know how many people will do that, but it's good to know that you have that as an option if you want to use it. Over the bump it's good. So on the highway it's also very comfortable and very pleasant ride. Right now we go downhill and we will go out on the highway, out of the highway here. Very good visibility in the mirrors, so it's easy to drive. It's everything, it's how it's supposed to be. It's nothing different. And the pedals are smooth, good quality, nothing feels strange or not in the right place here on the car. Now here it's a little bit of traffic. It's good because we test this out. Consumption until now 7.4 liters, just as an information. On the trip 2 is 9.8, but on the trip 1 7.4 liters. Very important as well. Now if you are in traffic like that, you can go back to eco mode to save a little bit more energy. The climatic system is still on level 1, so that's also good. Because this is the test as I do today. You don't need the climatic system because the temperature is perfect, but I do it for the purpose of the test, because I do that on all my tests, you know. So I have to do that also on this Peugeot 2008. I like, look, you have so many grips on the steering wheel, and it's so small, it's so easy to use. It doesn't, you use less energy when you steer and do stuff in the car. That will be helpful on long trips. The screen is super big, and it comes now standard on the all 2008. The only thing is that on the top of the range version, like this one, it comes with a high graphics, and on the active version it comes with low graphics. It's a little bit different. I didn't see it yet, but probably I will do a video about that as soon as I can. Now again, here you see I don't have auto hold, but if I press this button here, boom, it's just auto hold right now. it's just a trick that will super help you in the future. But keep in mind, if the car in front will go, you have to press the acceleration, and then you can set, you have to set it again, you know, like set it again, set the speed, and now the car is driving itself. And even now in traffic like that, when you go slowly, you see the car is doing the job for you. It's brake, it's accelerating. Yeah, just keep the hands here and then it will do the job for you. But the thing is that when the car will stop completely, then you have to restart this system. And I want to start and try to do a trick. Right now it's working perfectly, so it's take off your stress and it's much more easier to drive like that. You can see even the steer, it stays good. But if the car will go to a completely stop, right, let me see. And I'm curious if now it's stopped, it's activate the auto hold. Let's see if I can now, if I press this one, it will continue. No, I have to actually press the acceleration in order to work, and then again the same story. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Let's go back to sport mode. Now I'm in sport mode. Ooh, wow. You see the acceleration in sport mode. It's such a big difference between eco mode and sport mode. It's a totally different other car and other response to the pedal. So it's great that it's this big difference, because in this way, you see, in this way you can actually wow, it's a front wheel drive system. I like that the grip is very good. It doesn't feel slippery or stuff like that when you accelerate. And it's great that difference between eco mode and sport mode, it's such a big, you see even the steering, it's a little bit more stiffer now. It's great because you feel like you have another car when you are in sport mode. Wow, the side support from the seats are great. It's not a super sporty car, don't expect to be sporty, but it's nice that you see you have this acceleration in the car. And it feels powerful. It feels like it has more than enough power. I think 130 horsepower, 130 horsepower are more than enough for the daily uses, also highway and stuff like that. You can see right now we can set the speed to 120, and right now at 120 you start to hear a little bit of wind noise, maybe a little bit of road noise, depend on the road. Here the road is not that good, so on better roads, better asphalt, will be much more silent, but you start to hear a little bit of noise over 110, 120 km/h, but it's nothing to bother you so much, you know. It's like just a little bit, it's just normal. Most of the cars, for most of the cars, just normal. Now it still drive itself, it still brake, accelerate. You can see it keeps this speed here, and yeah, if I press the brake, I take the control. If you wanna pass this car, even at this speed, you still have power to pass by other cars without any problem. So from this point of view, it's just fine. Even though it's in 3 cylinders, I don't think this is a problem. Like many people sometimes wonder if 3 cylinders are enough. I can definitely tell you that 3 cylinders are more than enough. So you actually don't need more than 3 cylinders, right? From my point of view. Let me go outside here of the highway. We will go also a little bit in the city, so we will see there what will be the consumption. Press the brake slowly. It feels good, it feels smooth. Now back to silent, and yeah, it's a nice car. It's pleasant to drive. You can see over those little bumps here, it's doing lovely. Over these little bumps, it's very comfortable. and we go kind of in the city here, so we will drive a little bit slower, stop and go and stuff like that. So we will make the perfect test drive to understand the car better. On the highway it feels good, it stays good on the road, but after 120 kilometers you hear a little bit of wind noise. Something that is normal, most of the cars are the same. The power is more than enough, so the engine is super okay. It's light to drive. Right now we are still in sport mode, something that I want to change. I want to go back in eco. Right now back in eco. It's great that you have those physical buttons here, so you don't have to look at them when you change the different driving modes. So you just know that down it's eco, up it's sport, and in the middle it's comfort mode, so you know how to change it. So that's really good. Yeah, here over those bumpy roads the car is doing super good. Brakes, pedal feel great. I think it's a very good all-arounder, you know. It's a great car. No wonder why this is one of the most Peugeot sold car in the world, I should say. Even over those bumps, it's doing lovely. I'm really curious to see the consumption as well. It's pleasant to drive, it's comfortable, those seats are super good. I'm a big fan of those Peugeot seats for a long time now. I know them for a long time, and I know that they do it the way it should be. Even for long trips, you are super comfy here on those seats. Here we have to pay attention because there are some blind spots. It's fine. I can say it's super good suspension. If you want to have gorgeous suspensions and great comfort over the bumps, you should go to Citroën C5, C5X, C4. All those new Citroën are incredible over the bumps. They are just lovely. But it's nice. I mean, it's not bad. 7.8 liter consumption until now. The way we drive with climatic system on, traffic and stuff like that. Now the thing is that I have to go on the right side. Yes, like that, smart boy. We change the places. It's always important, guys, in this kind of crowded cities, if you want to stay out of the incidents and problem, you always have to pay attention around the car. Even if it's not your fault in the back, always look at the back, always look in the mirrors, all the mirrors, and always turn the signals on and off and show to the people around you what's your next intentions, right? Because if they don't know that, they don't know what to expect. Even here, for example, I show him that I go left, you know. It's like Indian driving here, but in Indian it's kind of the same, but you have to show to the people where you should go next. I go here, even if it doesn't have to, in the roundabout I doesn't have to show. I really show that I go left. Why is that? For your safety. This is really important. I mean, keep this in mind, because we all want to don't have incidents and accidents on the road, because the more accidents, the bigger insurance will be for all of us, you know. Like, doesn't matter if I make an incident or an accident with my car, if those guys here, all of those guys make accident, my insurance, your insurance next year will be more expensive, right? So keep this in mind. Always stay away from incidents, accidents. In this way we can protect each other, you know. We are not an individual on this planet, you know, the idea that we are just one person, individual, we are ourselves, and if it's good for us, it's good for, yeah, it's good, it's not good, because we are all connected together. Sooner or later we all have the same interest, and when it's good for one, it's good for everybody. So we have to take care of all those things. The same thing, after a while you will understand that better and better. So yeah, stay away, always be nice with others, be respectful, turn the signals, show the intention, always show the intentions. That's really important. But really pleasant. I like the car a lot. I have to tell you that I like it a lot. I think it's a great car. It's a great car to take into consideration. Go test it, go see the car, see if you like it, see if you like the seats, see if you like the driving feeling, see if you like transmission. But from my point of view, it's great. It's a great combination. It's a lovely car. But it's very important for every person. These days are so many good cars on the streets, and I mean, all cars manufacturers make great cars, but in order to see which one is better for you, you have to see them and test it. So yeah, this is what I recommend you. And if you are in Romania, around Romania, or in Bucharest here, you can check them out, Neo Motors. I will leave the link in the description. They are very nice. They will help you with everything. If you want to buy the car, if you want to see the car, check them out. They are super cool people. Now, what is the consumption until now? Like 7.9 liters. We stay in traffic, climatic system, stop and go. Right now we stay at traffic sign. Highway speed, yeah, it's okay. I think you can get even better consumption. Keep in mind that this is a brand new car. It's just brand new. I think I'm the first or second to drive the car. It's like, I don't know if it has 100 kilometers. And when it's new, until 5,000 kilometer, 10,000 kilometer, the consumption will always be higher. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. This is another point that I want to tell you to take into consideration when you look at the consumption in the end, because Peugeot in general, Peugeot cars are really eco, you know, like really good with consumptions. They were always known for the good consumption. So yeah, I will leave the car here for a while. Maybe actually I will park it here to show you how nice you can park it, because here I want to start another video. But in general, I hope I cover everything. So here you can see the cameras are really good, and you just press park and you're good to go. Electronic handbrake, and that was all. The consumption, 8 liters. Yeah, all right, that's the consumption. That was the trip. I hope you have to hold it a little bit longer to turn off the engine. I hope you enjoy it, guys. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you still have questions, ask me down below. Whatever question you have, I will answer with pleasure if I have time, because I have thousands of comments and I never have time. I have to work and film a lot. So but I hope I can make some time to answer you. Anyway, if you have other questions, if you are in Romania, around Romania and Bucharest, check out Neo Motors. I will leave the link in the description, so check them out. You can ask them as well. They will help you with pleasure. Also, my rating for this Peugeot 2008, this facelift, from 1 to 10 will be like 9.8, taking into consideration price, offer, and I think it's a great car to take into consideration if you want to buy a new car now. The design, it's gorgeous, the interior, it's gorgeous, the material quality very good, combination between transmission and engine, it's good. Yeah, in general it's a great car. But yeah, I can be subjective or not. Most of the cars these days are really good. They have plus and minus, so it's hard to choose one. It's hard to say which one is better and which one is not. So that's why I recommend you to go and see and test drive the cars. Anyway, that was the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the full review with the same car. I will have a review, interior, exterior, technical data, material quality, everything about the car you will find out in that video. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my video. I really appreciate that, so thank you guys. Also, if you want to see more of the new cars from the car industry, all the information, stay close because will come really interesting cars. So thank you again, stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.